Hey, greetings, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you're watching, listening. Welcome to another episode of Coaching for Coaches. I'm Coach Miles. I hope this finds you well. Today, I want to talk to you about the number one way I believe in 2022 you can supercharge your coaching business. The number one way that I believe that you can supercharge your coaching business. It's not marketing, it's not sales, it's not a podcast, it's not a funnel. Everything that I'm going to teach you in this episode today is very, very common sense, but it's not necessarily common practice. And I think that in today's day and age, what a lot of people are looking to do, a lot of rookie coaches, especially that I come across, are looking to the next tactical thing that they think is going to build their coaching business beyond their wildest dreams. And I'm here to tell you, if you don't get the foundations right, it can be very difficult. So what is it? What is the number one way that I believe that you can supercharge your coaching business? Well, I believe the number one way that you can supercharge your coaching business in 2022 starts with having what I believe, what I call having compelling reasons. What does that mean? Well, a lot of rookie beginner coaches that I see, the first problem they have is they're not clear about what it is that they want. So if you don't know what it is that you want, it's like going for a drive without having a destination and hoping that you'll arrive exactly where you want to get to. If you're not clear about where it is you want to go, anywhere will do, right? You know, if you're in the gym and you don't have a specific target body shape or weight or fitness goal, any result will do. If you don't have a specific amount of money you want to have in your bank account, any amount will do, right? It's so glaringly common to me that a lot of beginner coaches are not fundamentally clear about how many clients they want, how much money they want to make. They're not clear about that. But then the ones that are, so if you're watching, you're like, I know what I want. I know exactly what I want. I know my goal. I'm clear on that. How is this video relevant to me? Here's what the next thing that I see, the next mistake I see a lot of coaches make when they're starting out, or ones that don't have what they want. So they're clear on their goal, but they don't have it yet. The second mistake they make is they jump straight to how. Well, I know I want to have 30 clients, but I have no idea how I'm going to do that. You know, I know I want to be making 6 figures, but I have no idea how I can get there. I know I want to have a great group coaching program, but I've never had one before. I've got no idea how to do that. And here's the problem with how. Great saying I love from the great Tony Robbins, worth writing down. He says, when it comes to your goals, always remember this. Just write this down. Reasons come first, answers come second. I'll say that again. Reasons come first, answers come second. So what that means is, in any area of your life that you want to achieve something, first thing you've got to do is decide what it is that you want. And the second thing you've got to do is not go, how am I going to get there? The second thing you've got to do is come up with a compelling list of reasons why you want to make that happen. Yeah. So let me give an example of where this has shown up for me. A few years ago, I used to present seminars for a good buddy of mine, Greg Secker, on Forex, foreign exchange. And for those of you that have traded the markets will know, or those of you who haven't will not know, that one of the best times to trade the markets is first thing in the morning. And so I often used to ask people in the seminar rooms, you know, raise your hand if you're honest enough to admit that you're not really a morning person, right? And you get a few hands go up. And I say, okay, those of you that said you're not really a morning person, thank you for your honesty. I say, raise your hand if you'd be willing to get up at the crack of dawn if it were for a flight or a trip to your dream holiday destination, like bucket list, unbelievable life experience, of best experience of your life ever, all expenses paid. All you've got to do is be at the airport or the ferry dock, or whatever it is, at the crack of dawn, at 4 a.m. sort of thing. So those of you that are not morning person, raise your hand if you'd be willing to do it. And the hands like creak up, and you see they're looking like, what's the point? So the point is, I used to say to them, the point is, what would get you up in the morning is there's a compelling reason to do so. The compelling reason is there's a trip of your dreams that you'll miss out on if you don't get up. So the only thing you've really got to do to get up is be there. But it isn't about just being there, is it? Because those same people will not get up for an everyday go to the gym, but they will if it's a trip of a lifetime. So the question you may be asking is, but Miles, well, how do I create a mindset that has me like motivated to do what it is that I need to do when I don't have the trip of a lifetime to fall back on every single day? And I say the way that you do that is you literally put pen to paper and come up with 20 reasons why you want to achieve your goal. And the reason why you must come up with at least 20 is because the first one or two will probably be quite easy to come up with. Financial freedom, like these are the things I hear people say: financial freedom, travel the world, pay off my mortgage, really general, vague, but pretty personal reasons. And there's nothing, and they're great. But actually, what studies show is that what actually requires a person to be motivated in the long term is having even more compelling reasons. So any person that's ever achieved anything great versus someone that hasn't, the difference that makes the difference in the very beginning is about having compelling reasons. So for example, the mum with 3 kids that says, I don't have time for the gym because I've got 3 kids, versus the mum with 3 kids that is at the gym first thing in the morning. Give or take, I'm not here to, please don't throw anything at me if you're a mum with 3 kids and you tell me the reasons why you can't make the gym. But the point I'm making here is the life is the same in principle. Mum at home, 3 kids. So why does one go to the gym and the other one doesn't? Fundamentally, the one that goes versus the one that doesn't, the one that goes has more compelling reasons. She has a greater motive to take action. She's clear about what are the consequences if I don't look after my health. How is that going to affect, how might that hinder my ability to be a great mum if I'm not looking after my health? If I don't have energy, if I don't have stamina? What if I didn't work out for a few years and then all of a sudden I got a heart problem and I died? Who's going to look after my kids? Do you see where I'm going? So what I'm saying here is, when it comes to growing your coaching business, if you're a person that ever feels kind of overwhelmed, self-sabotage, lack motivation, I'm here to tell you the number one way to supercharge your coaching business isn't the next marketing thing. It is about deciding what it is you want. So you literally want to go, okay, by the end of 2022, or if you're watching this video live, I want to have this much money and this many clients. And you've got to be very, very specific. And if you're like, Miles, I have no idea, just make it up. Just make it up. Oh, I want to have made £66,000. If you don't know a number, pick a number that's a little bit more than you earned last year, because then that will be better than you earned last year, which will be a success, right? So pick a number that's personal to you. Then just, even if it's random, say a number of clients. Oh, I want to have 23 one-to-one clients. Okay, great. And now you want to go, okay, why? Why do I want that? And you want to ask yourself, if you're struggling to answer the question, go, how will my life be better when I achieve that goal? How will my life be worse if I don't achieve that goal? What are the benefits of achieving the goal? What are the pros of achieving the goal? What are the cons of me achieving the goal? What are the cons of me not achieving the goal? And you want to come up with as many reasons as possible for why you want to achieve that goal. One of my reasons for Master Coach is, firstly, I know I can't coach everybody myself. And one of my personal reasons for Master Coach is, and it's on a board where I've got my reasons for why I'm so passionate about people doing our program, is one of my reasons is that in the very beginning, when I became a coach, I left with a manual that had like lots of knowledge in it, lots of information, but I had no idea how to market myself. I had no idea how to deliver session 1, let alone session 0, the free session. I didn't know how to get clients. I didn't know how to sell. I didn't like selling. So when we put Master Coach together, I went, I'm going to make sure that people have their own coach. I'm going to give them a coaching system so that they've got something to sell. I'm going to give them a free session that blows people's socks off so that they feel like they don't have to sell, they can just serve. And I'm going to teach them how to get their first 50 to 100 leads as well, so that they've got everything they need: certification, coaching system, know how to sell their coaching, and they know how to market it and get people in the door. Yeah. So for me, that was important to me, because in the beginning I didn't have that. So I became certified and then spent loads of money on other courses on marketing. So I just went, well, let's just stick it all in one so that people don't have to go and get anything else. This is literally an all-in-one solution. So for me, the number one way to supercharge your coaching business this year, if you haven't done this already, I highly recommend you get a big sheet of paper, stick it on a wall, and write at the top of it, you know, it is now December 23rd, 2022, whatever date you want to put. I have earned £66,000. I've got 22 one-to-one clients, whatever it is for you. And then underneath, write 1 to 20 and put as many deep, emotive, personal reasons why you must make those goals that a reality. And then all you got to do is every day commit, while you're drinking your coffee in the morning, your green tea in the afternoon, just commit that you're going to spend a few minutes just looking up at that wall and just reflecting on why it is that you do what you do. And here's the real power of that. If you do that every single day, on those days where things get a bit tough, where you get a bit down, you feel like you're not making progress, feel a bit overwhelmed, it will be those reasons that help you to reassociate with your mission, with your motive, and it will then give you that motivation to crack back on. Look, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you have, give me a comment in the chat. Let me know what you found useful about it. Give me a heart or a like or whatever you like to do, depending on where you're watching. If you're on YouTube, subscribe for more videos. If you're on Facebook, drop something in the comments. If you haven't already attended our Master Coach certification, there should be a link somewhere around the video that you can get booked on to our next one. But other than that, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you next time. Peace out. See you soon.